Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here for some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Today, we're going to be going over this week's updates. We do have quite a bit of information to break down. Then we'll jump back over to the game to showcase the ongoing raid, as well as the 4th Festival of Universes with the new week that we're currently in. So without further ado, please make sure to drop a like, turn on post notifications, and let's jump straight into it. So over here on the official Xenoverse 2 website, we have the Time Patrol Metal Shop item lineup. Now, it's going to be something similar to the previous 7 weeks. You guys know when DLC 19 free update dropped, how we got a few different items for each week, like a couple Super Souls, illustration art pieces, or even outfits. Those same items are going to be recycled through for the next 7 weeks, right? We just have the list once again, so we'll be just going over the newer items. They're technically a couple weeks old or months old at this point, but I know some players, haven't been keeping up with the weekly Time Patrol Metal Shop update. So if you guys missed out on some of those items, try your best to get them this time around. So the 13th of July to the 19th, we're going to be getting Anglo's custom clothes once again. That's going to be the only new one from DLC Pack 19 free update for this week. Then the following week, the 20th to the 26th, we're going to be getting the 2 illustration art pieces, 717, which is going to be the Goku versus Final Form Frieza. You know how Goku is biting his tail. Funny stuff. And illustration 721, that's going to be the Super Saiyan 2 Tina Gohan illustration art piece. Very cool. Shout out to the artists. The following week, the 27th of July to the 2nd of August, we'll be getting illustration 731, which is going to be the Rose Goku Black utilizing his Divine Sword, kind of lunging towards the opponent, and as well as the Super Soul, that's quite a gamble. Now, that's not the accurate name. It's like the Gamble Super Soul, where you can get up to ×7 experience gained or score gained, right? ×0, ×3, ×5, or ×7. Each time you complete a parallel quest mission, you have a chance to get one of those multipliers. I think it's very good. I've been seeing some mixed opinions about this Super Soul specifically, because there's a lot of the times where you could get that ×0 multiplier and then you won't be leveling it up, so you're just wasting time pretty much, right? But there's other times where you could get that ×5 or even ×7 towards experience points, and it is worth it, especially when there's the ×2 campaign going on. Now, that's not going to happen anytime soon, but when you pair up the two, you just get mad experience up to ×14 amount. The 3rd of August to the 9th, illustration 722, which is going to be the Cell Max with Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan using the Special Beast Cannon technique, kind of like in the background, as well as illustration 733, and that's going to be Videl, like sitting on top of a wall or something. The next week, the 10th of August to the 16th, it gets all weird here. I don't know what went on with the organization. So we're actually going to go over here. Massive thanks to Genic for providing this more organized screenshot here. So 10th to the 16th, this is how we get the broken battle suits, the Vegeta one from the Frieza saga. I know some people have missed out on this because when I made that video, some of you guys commented down below, it's not in the shop anymore. So this is your chance. During the month of August, specifically the 10th through the 16th, this is your chance to purchase the Vegeta Broken Battle Suits. The 17th of August to the 23rd, illustration 709, which is going to be the OG Dragon Ball after the 3-year time skip, where Goku reunites with the squad, right? Bulma, Master Roshi, Launch, Oolong, and Plar. As well as illustration 725, which is going to be Time Patrol Future Trunks. I like the art style, the design behind that one as well. The next week, the 24th of August to the 30th, illustration 708, OG Dragon Ball once again, Goku and Krillin training with Master Roshi, carrying the milk carts, and as well as illustration 715, which is going to be the Captain Ginyu frog body change, whatever it was. So that's pretty much it for the Time Patrol lineup for the coming weeks. Now going down to the most recent raid. This one started for PlayStation, Switch, and Steam July 10th, and it will end in about 3 more days at the time of recording this video, July 16th. Xbox, of course, starts a day later. This is going to be right behind the Time Patrol Metal Shop because it is a light raid. We specifically have to go up against Hit himself. I don't think this is too difficult. As for the rewards, participation Mr. Hercule Common Badge and 50 Time Patrol medals. The individual damage, if you get 5,000, you'll get 50 original medals and the name more. 15,000 damage, 50 additional medals, and 20 super Time Patrol medals. And the Super Soul, I'm over 1,000 years old, which obviously that's its Super Soul. Illustration 236. Oh, don't necessarily know what that is. I'll go ahead and pop that up post-editing. If you deal 30,000 damage, 50 original medals, 30 super Time Patrol medals, the name Executioner, and the Super Soul, I'm at full power. So we get 2 Super Souls from this quest here. Kind of cool. 50,000 damage, 50 Time Patrol medals, 40 super Time Patrol medals, the name Slayer, and the limited illustration art piece 1008, which I believe is going to be one of those Dragon Ball The Breakers artworks, right? This one is going to be the Golden Frieza. Again, I'll have that up post-editing. It's kind of cool how they're now distributing those Dragon Ball The Breakers within these raids, because beforehand, you had to complete the Dragon Ball The Breakers challenges, the tier challenges that we usually get every week. So I'm assuming these ones, like this Golden Frieza, is probably like one of the earlier ones, one of the older ones, right? If you deal 100,000 damage, that will be 50 more medals, 50 additional Super Time Patrol medals, and the name Avenger. Now let's jump over to the game and see what's going on with the Festival of Universes. I did participate a little bit during the event, so before we go over the Time Patrol Metal Shop, which we technically already did at the start of the video, again, the Anglo custom outfit is going to be there. Let's go ahead and accept our rewards right there. Finally got the Super Soul. What good is a new power if I don't try it out? Yeah. Unlocked a free DLC 19 item. Very epic. And 200 star currency, so I can probably purchase the full power Jiren aura, which is part of that DLC 19 free update as well. So real quick, the recycled items besides that Anglo custom outfit, we got the skills there. And it was real quick since we're here, let's just showcase that. I really like the color scheme with the dark blue and the white. There's that, the lower body, the hands and shoes, very basic. Accessories, same mode. Super Souls, there's all that. Gifts, oh, Fuzamasu. So if you guys want easy Demon Rum crystals, you know how you can purchase, well, these ones specifically, Fuzamasu, Towa, and Mira, then give it to Fu, and then you'll get Super Demon Rum crystals, or whatever they're called. The mascots and artworks. Now, let's go over to the Festival of Universes. Let's see who placed last. Probably Universe 7, not going to lie. I think last week, Universe 6 was in first. Universe 7 might have been in second. Or Universe 11, can't remember. And we've already got all the camaraderie characters, right? There was only 4 for this specific event. Got Goku, Dragon Ball Super Videl, and both Gammas. Oh! Wait, did everything restart? Okay, so Universe 7 is in first. Nah, I don't think this is accurate. We had way more points than 93,000. I mean, all the universes did, right? But the week up there does say the 13th of July, which is today at the time of recording this video, to the 20th. So, yeah, it's just not accurate for whatever reason. Something I noticed as well, usually when a week starts, we get that cinematic intro, you know, saying who won for the previous week. Yeah, we didn't get that here, so I think I'm a bit early. We probably have to wait until that starts, but real quick, let's see what the exclusive content is going to be. Raid quest. All right. Yeah, very unfortunate we don't have that ×2 boost anymore, or the Elite Patroller boost, right? You would get a ×3 from the Elite Patroller and ×2 for the week. Yeah, I went back down to zero multipliers, except for the basic times 10, right? So raid quests, kind of cool. I went ahead and finally unlocked the Super Soul. Yeah, I did the bare minimum, 1,594. I just stopped because, to be honest, this is like the only item that I want. And maybe the level 10 Super Soul, but I don't think it's that good. So I think that's it for me in this entire event, to be honest. So going back to the camaraderie characters, again, all 4 of them have already appeared. Still haven't necessarily maxed out Gamma 1 or 2, so I could still unlock their skills before the event ends. And they're just not there for that one specific week, right? You can still recycle in the cast characters and talk to them. Gamma 1 is right there. So I guess we'll just go ahead and wait until the actual cutscene kicks in. Again, I do think I'm a bit early. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and participate in this hits raid. I think I've done this one before. Let's see. Yeah, I have my score set to 25,000. Of course, we can get the basic rewards. And hit is level 99. Wait, can we try to get hit at a low health percentage before we can actually destroy them? That would be kind of cool. Oh, 275,000. Let's try to get him at around 100,000. Yeah, his health is decreasing each time we check. That's good. All right, I think that should be good enough. We're strong enough to destroy a weakened hit, level 99. Again, we can unlock 2 different Super Souls if you haven't already. The I'm at full power and the 1,000 years old Super Soul, right? And a couple of different illustration art pieces, which, by the way, I found out illustration 236 is going to be the Tapion loading screen, where he's just like slicing the screen. And the second one, if we get that 50,000 mark, the 1,000 limited Dragon Ball The Breakers is going to be Golden Frieza. Again, light rate, so nothing too crazy. We got the classic Super Saiyan 4 from GT. Let's go. We still don't have that Super Saiyan 4 Awoken skill. Come on, dimps. We're all patiently waiting. All right, let's focus on that damage, just because it would be cool if we can actually destroy them this time around. It seems only 2 players are currently doing damage. That's not good. And we have 1 computer. Yeah, by the looks of it, I don't think we're going to destroy a hit. We've dealt 9,000 damage ever since the match started. It's already past 1 whole minute. Not good, man. Not good. Oh, attack up. I can respect that one. The best limit burst for these raids. I see the tech. I see the tech with the Bomber DX into the charged Ki Blast. I like that one. Revenge Final Flash. I'm noticing all the different techniques. We got the Turles consecutive barrage move. What else? What else? The bending Kamehameha. Oh, yo, shout out to this player, Dragon Fist. Look, we have the same outfit, kind of. The dark t-shirt with the white pants. Of course, I'm going for the Garo aesthetic. I mean, his appearance is just too cool overall, in my personal opinion. All right, hit. Is this all you got? Wait, can you transform into pure progress? I highly doubt it, but would be kind of epic. Yeah, this is not a transforming raid. I just remembered. There are 3 different types of raids. You know, the light ones, which are extremely easy. The basic ones, where the opponent doesn't necessarily transform. And the transforming ones. Right, those ones are definitely the coolest. It just amps the battlefields, I guess you could say. Right, and I think even GT Goku, he's part of that transforming raid boss. Starts in his base form, then transforms to Super Saiyan 3, and then eventually Super Saiyan 4. It would be cool if we get a Daima raid, transforming one, right, where we have Goku transforming into the Daima variation of 4, and then Vegeta, same thing, transforms into Super Saiyan 3. That'd be epic. Alright, hit. Bro can't handle the heat. Bro can't handle it. He's the master of time skip, and I haven't even seen him use it once. The pressure is too immense. Oh, now's my chance to follow up on some easy damage. Since he's stunned or trapped in the energy death barrage. I like how he has that one time trap move. You know how he used it against Jiren, and then did the purple Rasengan or whatever it was, but then Jiren being overpowered, he just like blinked to get out of all of that. Or, you know, he asserted dominance, nothing but sheer willpower and his aura. Got out of the time skip? Come on, man. Too cool, too cool. I remember that Bomber DX builds. That used to be my first raid builds. Now I go with the bending Kamehameha. Both good. I forgot to switch out my Super Soul, though. I was supposed to equip the Frieza Super Soul. You irritating little pest, which increases the supers by an XL amount. Or even the God of Destruction Super Soul is a good one from Topo, where you receive a double XL amount of damage in return of the power boost that you get, which is double XL for all the attacks. I think, yeah, supers and even basic moves. Kind of crazy. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds. I think I already have both of these Super Souls unlocked. So there's no need for me to even do this quest. Defeat the opponent while it transforms. You get even more points quickly. Okay, perfect. Placed second with 4,700. Yeah, the person spamming the Bomber DX placed first. Good job. And 180 glory points. Again, the exclusive content for Festival Universes this week is going to be through the raid missions, right? So, perfect timing. We have an easy light raid currently going on, so go ahead and do that, and then you'll get mad points. Let's see if they finally updated the Festival Universes. If not, it's not a big deal, just because we already know the exclusive content. The times 10 will be distributed through the raid missions, but I just want to know who won last week. Most likely Universe 6. And yes, it's finally active. Perfect. All right, so let's just let this play out.
We're almost at the halfway mark. But what about the results of the previous round? Who got first? Universe 6!
I knew it! So they did mention that we are now at the halfway mark. Again, this event is only going to last for 6 weeks instead of 9 weeks, like how all the other previous events lasted for, but that's totally fine. I'm just hoping Chapter 3 Future Saga DLC is going to be dropping after this 4th Festival Universe. That would be great. Ah, Vegeta once again. He's salty that he lost, bruh. Yeah, I just wanted to get that in today's video just to cover everything. It's not necessarily important. It still says we're in first place, which, yeah, don't pay any attention to that. It's not accurate. So this is it for today's video. Thank you guys for the immense support as always, and see you guys in the next one. Peace!